Hello, everyone. Before we start, I have a question for you.
Yes, listen carefully to find the answer.
Here is today's question. What drink does Ryan order with his meal?
The answer is in our conversation today.
If you find it, write in the comments.
Are you ready? Let's begin.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Fluency Talk, where learning English is easy and fun. I'm Ryan.
Hi, Ryan. Hi, everyone. I'm Sophia. It's great to be here today.
Hi, Sophia. How are you today?
I'm doing wonderful, and I'm hungry.
Hungry. Perfect, because today we're talking about restaurants.
Yes, we're learning how to order food at a restaurant in English.
This is such a useful topic. Everyone eats at restaurants sometimes.
Exactly, and speaking English at a restaurant is easier than you think.
It really is. We'll show you how simple it can be.
But first, everyone, please subscribe to our channel, Fluency Talk.
Yes, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss our new videos.
And leave a like if you enjoy learning English with us.
Share this with your friends and family who are learning English too.
It really helps us create more content for you. Thank you.
Okay, Sophia, let's imagine we're going to a restaurant together.
Sounds good. I love eating out.
Me too. So we arrive at the restaurant, we're standing outside. What happens first?
First, we walk inside. We enter the restaurant.
Okay, we go inside. Then what?
Then we see the host or hostess. That's the person who greets customers.
The host. What does the host say to us?
The host will smile and say something like, "Good evening. Welcome to Italiano's restaurant."
Italiano's restaurant. That sounds like an Italian restaurant.
It does. So the host welcomes us. What do we say back?
We can say good evening or hello, thank you.
Perfect. Very polite. Then the host will ask an important question.
What question?
How many people are in your party?
How many people are in your party? Party means group, right?
Exactly. It means your group. So if it's just you and me, we say,
2 people.
right. You can say 2, please, or a table for 2, please.
A table for 2, please. Very clear.
Yes. And if you're alone, you say 1, please, or just me.
What if I have a reservation, a table I booked earlier?
Great question. You say, I have a reservation under Ryan.
I have a reservation under Ryan. Under means in the name of, right?
Exactly. So the host will check their list and find your name.
What if the restaurant is very busy? What if there are no tables available?
The host might say, there's a 20-minute wait. Would you like to wait?
A 20-minute wait. That means we wait 20 minutes for a table.
Yes, and you can say, yes, we'll wait, or no thank you, we'll come back later.
That's useful. Okay, let's say we don't have to wait. What happens next?
The host says, right this way, please, and walks us to our table.
Right this way, please. That means follow me.
Exactly. We follow the host to our table and sit down.
Nice. Now we're sitting at the table. What happens next?
The host might say, your server will be with you in a moment.
Your server. That's the waiter or waitress, right?
Yes, server is the modern word. It can be male or female.
Got it. So we wait for the server. What do we do while we wait?
We look at the menu.
The menu. That's the list of food and drinks.
Exactly. The server or the host will give you the menu when you sit down.
What if they forget to give us the menu?
You can politely ask. Say something like, excuse me, may I have a menu, please?
Excuse me, may I have a menu, please? Simple and polite.
Yes, sometimes restaurants have different types of menus.
Different types? What do you mean?
Well, there's the regular menu with all the food, but some restaurants also have a drink menu, a wine menu, or a dessert menu.
I see, so I might see more than one menu.
Exactly, and some restaurants have a special menu for lunch or dinner.
A special menu? What's special about it?
It might have different prices or different dishes available at different times.
That makes sense. Lunch is usually cheaper than dinner, right?
Usually, yes, and some restaurants have daily specials.
Daily specials. What are those?
Those are special dishes that change every day. The server will tell you about them.
Oh, interesting. So the server might say, today's special is grilled fish with rice.
Exactly, and specials are usually very good because they use fresh ingredients.
Good to know. What if I'm looking at the menu and I see pictures?
Some menus have pictures. That's very helpful, especially for learners.
Yes, I can point to the picture and say, I want this.
Exactly, that works perfectly. Now let's talk about reading the menu in detail.
Okay, Sophia, we have the menu in front of us. I open it. What do I see?
You see different sections, usually appetizers, main dishes, sides, and desserts.
Appetizers. What are those?
Appetizers are small dishes you eat before the main meal, like soup, salad, or wings.
Wings. Like chicken wings?
Exactly, they're popular appetizers in America.
Okay, appetizers first, then main dishes. What are main dishes?
Main dishes are the big meals, the main part of your dinner, like steak, pasta, fish, or burgers.
I love burgers. What about sides?
Sides are small dishes that come with your main dish, like fries, rice, or vegetables.
I see. So if I order a burger, it might come with fries as a side.
Exactly. And sometimes you can choose your side. The menu might say, choose one side.
That's helpful. So I might choose between fries, salad, rice, or vegetables.
Exactly. Different restaurants offer different side options.
What if I want to add an extra side? Can I order two sides?
You can ask, say, can I add an extra side? Usually there's a small charge.
Can I add an extra side? Makes sense. What about portions? How do I know if the portion is big or small?
Good question. You can ask the server, is this a large portion or how big is the serving?
How big is the serving? That's helpful. I don't want to order too much or too little.
Exactly. And some restaurants offer half portions or smaller sizes.
Half portions. That's good if you're not very hungry.
Yes, you can ask, do you have a smaller portion of this?
Perfect. What about drinks on the menu?
Drinks are usually in a separate section. Soft drinks, juices, coffee, tea, alcoholic beverages.
Soft drinks. What are those?
Soft drinks are sodas like Coke, Pepsi, Sprite, non-alcoholic carbonated drinks.
I see. And if I want tap water, just regular water from the faucet.
In America, tap water is free at restaurants. Just say, can I have water, please?
Free water. That's great. What about desserts?
Desserts are sweet foods you eat at the end, like cake, pie, or ice cream.
Yum. I have a sweet tooth.
A sweet tooth, that means you love sweet things.
Yes, I do. Now I'm looking at the menu, I see so many choices. How do I decide?
Good question. You can ask the server for recommendations.
Recommendations. That means suggestions, right?
Yes, you can say, what do you recommend? Or what's good here?
What's good here? That's a natural way to ask.
Very natural. The server will tell you the popular dishes or their personal favorites.
That's helpful. What if I have questions about a dish, like what's in it?
You can ask, what comes with the grilled chicken? Or does this have nuts?
Does this have nuts? That's important for people with allergies.
Very important. You should always ask about allergies. You can say, I'm allergic to shellfish. Which dishes are safe?
I'm allergic to shellfish. Clear and direct.
Yes, the server will help you choose safe options.
What if I don't understand a word on the menu, like a fancy cooking word?
Just ask. Say, what does grilled mean? Or what is this dish?
The server won't think I'm silly?
Not at all. Servers are used to questions. They want to help you.
That's good to know. Okay, I've decided. I want to order spaghetti with meatballs.
Great choice. And I want to order grilled salmon with vegetables.
Perfect. The server is coming to our table now. What do they say?
The server will probably say, hi, I'm Lisa. I'll be your server today. Can I start you with drinks?
Can I start you with drinks? That means ordering drinks first.
Exactly. So we order our drinks before our food.
What drinks can I order?
You can order water, soda, juice, coffee, tea, or alcoholic drinks if you're over 21.
I'll have iced tea with lemon.
Iced tea with lemon. That's refreshing. I'll have sparkling water.
Sparkling water. That's water with bubbles, right?
Yes, some people call it carbonated water.
Got it. So the server writes down our drinks. What happens next?
The server might say, "Would you like to order appetizers or are you ready for your main course?"
We can choose to order appetizers or skip to the main course.
Exactly. If we want appetizers, we order them now. If not, we go straight to the main dish.
Let's skip appetizers today. I'm very hungry. I want the main dish.
Me too. So we say, "We're ready to order our main course."
Perfect. Now it's time to order our food.
Okay, the server is ready to take our order. What do I say?
You say, "I'll have the spaghetti with meatballs, please."
I'll have the spaghetti with meatballs, please. Simple.
Yes, "I'll have" is the most common way to order.
What if the server asks me questions about my order?
Good question. For example, they might ask, "What kind of sauce would you like?"
Oh, because spaghetti can have different sauces.
Exactly. Tomato sauce, cream sauce, pesto. You choose.
I'll say tomato sauce, please.
Perfect. They might also ask, "Would you like a side salad with that?"
Would you like a side salad? That's offering extra food.
Yes. You can say, "Yes, please," or "No, thank you."
I'll say yes to the salad. What about you? What will you order?
I'll say, "I'll have the grilled salmon, please."
And the server might ask questions too, right?
Yes. They might ask, "How would you like your salmon cooked?"
How would you like it cooked? What does that mean?
It means how well done you want it. For fish, you can say medium or well done.
I see. What about for steak?
For steak, there are more options: rare, medium rare, medium well, or well done.
Rare means not cooked much, right? Still red inside?
Exactly. And well done means cooked all the way through.
Good to know. What if I want to change something in my order?
You can make special requests. For example, "Can I have the salmon without butter?"
Can I have it without butter? That's a modification.
Yes. Or you can say, "Can I substitute fries for vegetables?"
Substitute. That means replace one thing with another.
Exactly. You're replacing fries with vegetables.
What if I want extra something, like extra cheese?
You can say, "Can I get extra cheese, please?"
Can I get extra cheese? Most restaurants allow that, right?
Most do. Sometimes there's a small extra charge, but they'll tell you.
That's fair. What if I have a food allergy or dietary restriction?
Very important. You should tell the server right away. Say, "I'm vegetarian. Does this have meat?" Or, "I'm allergic to gluten. What do you recommend?"
I'm vegetarian. I'm allergic to gluten. Clear communication.
Yes, the server will make sure your food is safe for you.
What if I'm vegan? That's different from vegetarian, right?
Yes, vegetarians don't eat meat, but vegans don't eat any animal products at all.
So no meat, no eggs, no milk, no cheese.
Exactly. You should say, "I'm vegan. What options do you have?"
I'm vegan. What options do you have? The server will know which dishes work.
Yes, and many restaurants now have special symbols on the menu, like a V for vegetarian or GF for gluten-free.
Oh, that's helpful. So I can look for those symbols.
Exactly. What if you want to share food with someone, like share a pizza or appetizer?
Good question. Can I do that?
Absolutely. You can say, "Can we get 2 plates for sharing?"
Can we get 2 plates for sharing, so we each have our own plate?
Yes, or some restaurants offer shareable dishes that are bigger, made for 2 or more people.
Shareable dishes, like a big platter of nachos or a large pizza.
Exactly. What if you want to take food home? You can't finish everything.
Oh yes, the portions in America are huge.
They really are, so you can ask for a to-go box or doggy bag.
To-go box, that's a container to take the leftover food home.
Yes, just say, "Can I get a box for this, please?" Or, "Can I take this to go?"
Can I take this to go? Very useful. I hate wasting food.
Me too. Now, what if you want to split the bill with your friend?
Split the bill. That means each person pays for their own food.
Yes, you can tell the server, "We'd like separate checks, please."
We'd like separate checks, please, so each person gets their own bill.
Exactly. Or you can ask, "Can we split this evenly?" if you want to divide it equally.
Can we split this evenly? That means everyone pays the same amount.
Yes, the server will divide the total by the number of people.
That's convenient. This is all so helpful. So we've ordered our food. What happens next?
The server will repeat our order to make sure it's correct.
Why do they do that?
To avoid mistakes, they want to make sure they heard everything correctly.
Smart. So they say, so that's 1 spaghetti with meatballs and 1 grilled salmon. Is that correct?
Exactly. And we say, yes, that's correct. Thank you.
Then what?
The server says, great, your food will be ready in about 15 minutes.
15 minutes. Then we wait for our food to arrive.
Yes, while we wait, we can talk, look at our phones, or enjoy our drinks.
And then the food arrives, the best part.
Okay, our food has arrived. What does the server say?
The server brings the plates and says, here's your spaghetti with meatballs, and here's your grilled salmon. Enjoy your meal.
Enjoy your meal. What do we say back?
You can say, thank you. That's enough.
Simple. So we start eating. The food is delicious.
I'm glad, but what if there's a problem? What if something is wrong?
Like what?
Like the food is cold, or it's not what you ordered, or something is missing.
Oh no, what do I do?
You politely get the server's attention and explain the problem.
How do I get their attention?
When they walk by, you can say, excuse me, or make gentle eye contact.
Excuse me. And then what do I say?
You explain politely, excuse me, I ordered my steak medium, but this is well done. Could you please fix this?
Could you please fix this? Polite and clear.
Exactly. Most servers will apologize and fix the problem right away.
That's good service. What if I need something during my meal, like more water?
The server usually checks on you. They'll come by and ask, how is everything? Do you need anything?
How is everything? And I can say, everything is great. Could I have more water, please?
Perfect. Very polite. The server will bring more water.
What if I need something but the server doesn't come by?
You can catch their attention when they pass by. Say, excuse me, could I have some extra napkins, please?
Extra napkins. Napkins are the paper cloths for cleaning your hands and mouth, right?
Exactly. You can also ask for ketchup, hot sauce, or anything else you need.
This is all very useful. Now let's do a complete role play, from start to finish.
I love role plays. They help everything stick in your memory.
Exactly. Okay, you be the host and the server. I'll be the customer.
Perfect. Are you ready?
Ready. Here we go.
Good evening. Welcome to Bella Vista Restaurant. How many in your party?
Good evening. Just one, please.
Wonderful. Right this way. Walking. Here's your table. Your server will be with you shortly.
Thank you.
Hi, I'm Maria. I'll be taking care of you today. Can I get you started with something to drink?
Yes, please. I'll have iced tea with lemon.
Iced tea with lemon? Perfect. And are you ready to order, or do you need a few more minutes with the menu?
I'm ready. I'll have the chicken parmesan with a side of steamed broccoli, please.
Great choice. The chicken parmesan is one of our most popular dishes. Would you like a salad to start?
Yes, I'll have a Caesar salad, please.
Perfect. Any dressing on that? We have Caesar, ranch, Italian, and balsamic vinaigrette.
Caesar dressing, please.
Excellent. So that's 1 Caesar salad, 1 chicken parmesan with steamed broccoli, and 1 iced tea with lemon. Is that correct?
Yes, that's perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome. Your salad will be out shortly, and your main course will follow. Enjoy.
Thank you. Few minutes later. Thank you. Salad arrives.
Later, bringing main course, here's your chicken parmesan with broccoli. Careful, the plate is hot. Enjoy your meal.
Thank you. This looks delicious.
A few minutes later, how is everything tasting?
Everything is wonderful. Could I have a refill on my iced tea, please?
Of course, I'll be right back with that.
Thank you.
Returning with tea, here you are. Can I get you anything else?
Actually, could I see the dessert menu, please?
Absolutely. Here you go. I'll give you a moment to look it over.
Looking at the menu, I think I'll have the chocolate lava cake.
Excellent choice. It's my favorite. Would you like ice cream with that?
Ice cream with the cake. That sounds delicious. Yes, please.
Perfect. Vanilla or chocolate ice cream?
Vanilla, please.
Great. I'll put that in for you.
Thank you.
Bringing dessert, here's your chocolate lava cake with vanilla ice cream. Enjoy.
This looks amazing. After finishing, that was delicious. Excuse me, could I have the check, please?
Of course. I'll be right back with that. Returning with the check, here you are. There's no rush. Whenever you're ready.
Looking at the check, can you explain what these numbers mean?
Sure, this is your subtotal, the cost of all your food and drinks. This is the tax, and the total is at the bottom.
I see. Subtotal, tax, and total. What about tip? Should I leave a tip?
In America, yes, tipping is expected, usually 15 to 20% of the total.
15 to 20%. How do I calculate that?
Easy way, for 20%, move the decimal point one left and multiply by 2. For a $30 bill, that's $6 tip.
That's a helpful trick. What if the service was exceptional, really, really good?
You can tip more, 25% or even 30% for outstanding service.
And if the service was bad?
You can tip less, but it's still polite to leave something, maybe 10%, but you can also speak to a manager if there was a real problem.
I see. How do I leave the tip?
If you pay with cash, just leave the tip on the table. If you pay with a card, there's a line on the receipt where you write the tip amount.
Write the tip amount on the receipt. Got it. I'll pay with a credit card.
Perfect, I'll take that for you. Returning, here's your card and receipt. Please sign here and write your tip on this line.
Signing? Like this?
Perfect. Thank you so much for dining with us today.
Thank you for the wonderful service. The food was excellent. Have a great evening.
You too. We hope to see you again soon. Come back and visit us.
I definitely will. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Wow, that was the complete experience.
It really was, from entering to leaving and even learning about tipping.
Tipping is so important to understand in American culture.
It really is. Servers depend on tips for their income.
See how natural it flows when you know the phrases?
Exactly. It's not complicated at all.
And the servers are always friendly and helpful. They want you to have a good experience.
That's true. Don't be nervous. They deal with people from all over the world.
Right. They're used to different accents and language levels.
Exactly. Now, let me share some extra tips for dining in America.
Great idea. What should people know?
First, it's polite to put your napkin on your lap when you sit down.
Your napkin on your lap. That's table manners.
Yes, and don't talk with your mouth full of food.
Good advice. What about phones? Can I use my phone at the table?
You can, but it's more polite to put it away and enjoy your meal and conversation.
That makes sense. What if I need to leave the table, like to go to the bathroom?
You just say, "Excuse me," to your dining partners and go. You don't need to tell the server.
Simple. What if the restaurant is loud and I can't hear the server?
You can say, "I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Could you repeat it, please?"
I didn't catch that. That means I didn't hear it clearly.
Exactly. Servers will speak louder or slower if you need them to.
What if I really love the food and want to compliment the chef?
You can tell the server. Say, "Please tell the chef the food was excellent."
Please tell the chef the food was excellent. They'll appreciate that.
They really will. Chefs love to hear positive feedback.
What about making reservations? Should I call ahead?
For popular restaurants, yes. Call and say, "I'd like to make a reservation for 2 people at 7 p.m. on Saturday."
I'd like to make a reservation, and they'll ask for my name and phone number?
Usually, yes, and they might ask if it's for a special occasion.
Special occasion, like a birthday or anniversary?
Exactly. Some restaurants do something special, like bring a free dessert with a candle.
That's sweet. Okay, let's review all the important phrases we learned today.
Great idea. First, arriving. A table for 2, please.
Ordering drinks. I'll have iced tea, please.
Ordering food. I'll have the chicken parmesan, please.
Making requests. Could I have more water, please?
Getting the check. Could I have the check, please?
And paying. I'll pay with a credit card.
And always, always say please and thank you.
Politeness is so important. It shows respect.
Exactly, and servers really appreciate polite customers.
You know what? I feel confident now. I can order at a restaurant in English.
You absolutely can, and everyone listening can too.
Just remember, start with simple phrases. Don't worry about being perfect.
Right, the server wants to help you. Communication is what matters.
And if you make a small mistake, it's okay. People understand.
Exactly. Native speakers make mistakes too. The important thing is to try and practice.
You know what helps? Going to restaurants with English-speaking friends.
That's a great tip. You can listen to how they order and learn from them.
Yes, and you can practice in a comfortable environment.
Another tip is look at online menus before you go. Many restaurants post their menus on their website.
Oh, smart. so you can look up words you don't know ahead of time.
Exactly, and you can decide what you want to order before you arrive.
That reduces stress. What if I'm traveling and eating alone?
Eating alone is totally normal. Don't feel awkward. Bring a book or your phone to keep you company.
Good advice. Is it okay to sit at the bar instead of a table?
Absolutely. Many solo diners sit at the bar. It's more casual and you can chat with the bartender.
The bartender. That's the person who makes drinks at the bar.
Yes, they're usually very friendly and can recommend food too.
Perfect. What about fast food restaurants? Is it different?
A little bit. At fast food places, you order at the counter, not at a table.
At the counter, and I pay right away before I eat.
Exactly. You order, pay, get your food, and find a seat yourself.
That's simpler in some ways. What do I say at the counter?
Just say what you want. I'll have a cheeseburger, fries, and a Coke, please.
Then they ask, for here or to go?
Yes, for here means you'll eat there. To go means you'll take it with you.
Got it. One more question. What if I want to try something new, but I'm nervous?
Ask for a recommendation. Say, I've never been here before. What's your favorite dish?
What's your favorite dish? Personal recommendations are usually good.
They really are. Servers know the menu well and won't steer you wrong.
All of this is so helpful. I feel ready to eat at any restaurant now.
You should feel ready. You've learned so much today.
Now, before we finish, let's ask our listeners something.
Yes, everyone listening, we have a question for you.
What is your favorite food to order at a restaurant?